right, now it's time for Breakfast with Friends. Let's go out to 1701 Asbury Road in Dubuque, Iowa. That's where Pete is, wearing plaid near pancakes.
That's right. Of course, fittingly, here in Dubuque, a great town, and we're at the West Dubuque Tap, where the taps are not open yet, but I'm probably going to buy a round of beers for everybody here once the show's over, but that'll be later on. So we've got some wonderful people here we want to ask about the politics of the day. Ma'am, you, what's your name?
Helene McGee.
Hi, Helene, and you're a registered Democrat, a former county official as well,
Yes.
Crossed over to vote for President Trump. Why is that?
Foreign Affairs. My husband, deceased husband, was a TWA pilot. And I traveled all over the world for many, many times. And I voted for Obama in 2008. I voted for Romney in 2012 because of foreign affairs. I think that President Trump deserves an A in foreign affairs. I assume he's a good poker player. And when you're dealing with foreign leaders, you have to be a good poker player.
And you made some comments about the current Democratic Party. What are your comments there?
I wish the party would come back to the center. And I haven't left the Democratic Party. It has left me. I am an old-fashioned Democrat. I campaigned for John Kennedy in 1960 when I was 10 years old. And John Kennedy would not recognize the Democratic Party as it is today. I'm a fiscal conservative, so I've always tended to be more Republican on that issue. I wish that all lives matter. I wish that they get away from the social issues and come back to the center.
Well, ma'am, thank you very much for your message today.
You're
as well.
welcome.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Vicki Griffith.
Also a Democrat who crossed over for President Trump. What issue matters the most to you?
I am very happy and pleased with his results, the deal with the Veterans Administration. I think we've wasted money there for years and not given the care that was needed, and now we're moving in the right direction, and that will
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Ma'am, you're a Democrat who didn't cross over for President Trump.
Certainly am. I'm Nancy Chartier.
And, ma'am?
I'm Kathy Simon.
Kathy, nice to meet you. It's been a pleasure spending the morning with both of you. If you had a message, do you think there's a common ground or a place where Democrats can work with President Trump?
I'd like to see a common ground because I'm really tired. As a progressive Democrat, I'm tired of seeing our government go to hell. It really is. It's sad. Our children, if we don't have clean air, we don't have clean food, we don't have clean water, how do we eat?
So are you, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm upset about that with deregulation. I'm upset that women aren't getting paid the fair share as men do.
Including Elizabeth Warren's office?
Well, including Elizabeth Warren's office.
Just have to point that out.
Okay, she's one.
Of course.
She's one, and she works hard at what she does. At least she works, and we know she works.
Do you think there's room to work together on Capitol Hill?
I do. I want all the fighting to stop and all the name calling. I want President Mr. Trump to stop his attacks. The election is over, and I think that, I'm tired. I mean, actually, when you say the Democratic Party left you, that insults me. And I'm a good person. I've lived all my life in this town, and I want our government to work together. If they need to change the way they've done things in the past, so be it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the message. Appreciate that. We're over here with the college Republicans as well as the chair of the Republican Party here in the county. What do you believe pushed President Trump over the top here?
I think people were really looking for a change. They were really sick of what's been happening. The economy in Dubuque has not grown as well as they would like. There has been increases in crime, and so we were already seeing a change with some of these city council members that have been changed over, and the Republicans have been gaining a power, as well as we really got a lot of support from the state committee, and that they really pushed out and let the counties deal with what we needed, and they gave us support in order to make sure that we could get our message out.
Very good. You've got some college Republicans with you this morning as well. What's your name?
Haley Meyer.
Haley, and what's resonating with the young people these days?
I think I've just witnessed a change, and a lot of people are pushing back against liberal policies on campus, and I've seen just this conservative movement, and it's not just Trump, it's conservatives across the board.
And interesting. So you're seeing hope on campus. What was your name?
Linda Babinet.
And how about you?
I'm seeing this movement also. It's really incredible. Going to the Catholic college definitely helps, but pro-life issues and veterans affairs issues are very important to me, and I'm seeing the pro-life movement go across college campuses, and it's amazing with the Students for Life Across America and the Sock It to PPE campaign. It's really incredible.
What's your name?
Kennedy Wolford.
Hi, Kennedy. And if there was a big issue that animated with you, what would it be?
Probably agriculture. I'm a farmer's daughter. I grew up in ag all my life, and I've been very passionate about it my entire life. And I really think if we deregulated it a lot, it would help make it easier for farmers to feed the world, basically. We have a thing, it's called Feed the Nines, and there's 9 billion people in the world, and we are fighting every day to make sure everyone gets fed and no one is going home hungry.
So, ma'am, and I'm going to apologize to you that we can't get to you because they're telling me to rap in my ear. She's the most articulate of all of them, and we didn't get a chance to get to her. So we heard from Democrats, we heard from Republicans, and we'll get some from her maybe next hour if she can stick around as well. What was your name again, ma'am?
Bonnie Stevenson.
Bonnie, stick around for Bonnie. You're going to want more of that on Fox and Friends.
Open. Bonnie Stevenson coming up the next hour. Fox and Friends.
Yep, she's our friend.